Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Gotenks account update. We're on week 73, and if you watched any of my GACs in the past few days or so, you will have undoubtedly noticed I wasn't talking in them. I wasn't recording myself. It was just the battles with some of my background music. And even though I made a post ahead of time saying it was going to be like that, and I just wouldn't have access to my recording environment, I still got all these comments like, why'd you switch to that? Like, I think commentary is better. Obviously, I think it's better if I'm actually recording myself and talking through the battle instead of just putting out the battle. Like, obviously. But I'm back. Going into the long Memorial Day weekend, I was traveling with my family, my wife and baby, for some time. It was partially a work trip and partially visiting family, so don't really have anywhere to go in a hotel room to record privately, especially with a sleeping baby. So just couldn't do it. The only option was to record the battles and put them up, or we miss a whole week of GAC. And I actually missed recording my final main GAC because I thought I hit record on my phone and I didn't, so that sucked. But anyway, Gotenks account, week 73. Doing well in fleet. I changed my payout and worked it out with the new guy. I got him into the fleet shard, and he actually switched his payout to another one. So I pretty much have an open shot at number 1, and it's the one after the guy that kept sniping me. So works out with my schedule and works out just in general with who's there. So it's been pretty nice. Still tough to beat those triple attacker lineups, but I'm getting better and better at it. Jabba, I am almost done his ultimate. In fact, I can take care of that right now. And I'm going to be trying him out in Proving Grounds, but that's going to be a different video. Yeah, almost done with him. And then I'll be talking about the Executor journey, because then I can permanently select that as my journey and no longer have to have the Jabba journey pulled up or farm dark side nodes only. I'm getting tired of farming dark side nodes. I want to get back to light side 7B, so... And I'm tired of doing this battle. Like, 12th time, it's like, okay. I really think they should just revisit the entire GL unlock for this. Like, I don't know. Well, at least let me auto it after I've done it once, you know? But Jabba, he's been okay. I honestly don't think he was a difference maker for me in GAC. And that's something that take is something you're kind of missing without me doing commentary, because it's kind of like, I don't know what he's thinking. But I put him on defense. Well, no, he actually did. The one I won one, but my opponent, I feel like they could have got by. It was just Jabba left. He got a drop, it was just Jabba left, and then he didn't attack again. I don't know if he just didn't care, or he thought he couldn't win, but... So, that one it did win, but, like, other times, I don't think he's as good as Leia, in general, like, PvP. I did just remod to make him better, and the ultimate is a huge deal for him. But even on my main account, like, even with a good data crown for his team, I'm not really sure what I'm getting out of him. He's got all these counters on defense. I feel like everything is countering Jabba, and then on offense, he's not really a huge threat for another S-tier team, so... I don't know. I also wasn't scouting at all this past week. I probably need to be scouting more and make more educated decisions on whether to set both GLs, bring both GLs on offense, split 1-1. I need to look into that more, but... Fleets are also something I really need to work on. Yeah, Jabba's journey is done. Let's permanently select this until we're done. To make great progress, you can kind of tell from this view. Not entirely, but here, let's give this guy the alt. Beautiful. And then I'll take him for a swing in Squad Arena. But here's where I'm at with... This is what I need left to gear. I need to gear IG-88 and Dengar, and then Boba Fett to R8. I did take Piet to R8. He's really high up on the power scale because he's R8, and I did give him his second Zeta. And I did speed him up. I don't think he's incredibly fast, but 154, he is plus 154. He is an actual threat now. I remodded Boosh today because she had kind of pathetic mods. I hadn't gotten around to them for a while, but now she's pretty good. Plus 155 for 340. I think that's pretty dang decent, especially for this account. She got the potency triangle. Not gonna give her that Omicron, but I did give Kersin his Omicron. That's just because I had 60. You know, I haven't applied an Omicron in a while. The last one I think was Obi-Wan. And it's not incredible. It just helps. It helps on a team that I'm always going to use. So the usage rate is all the way up there. Plus 40% max protection. While he's active, minus 30% potency on the enemy. While allies are hot cartel, he's immune to ability block and cooldown increase. And then the first time, alien leader slap. That's not really going to happen much. Jabba falls below 50% healthy taunts, and they recover 50% protection. So that's kind of like if he's died once and he comes back and Jabba can be targeted and they're going for him. So that part's not as important. But the extra protection and the negative potency is nice. I don't have the best like mods on him. They're all like based around potency, or tenacity and protection. I wanted to start out with him on the tenacity route early because generally that is better. I just haven't really, kind of missed the boat on my main account. Extra relics on the Hut Cartel, kind of on a pause. It probably would be good to get them all to relic 7, which just means bumping Chrysanthemum up 1, Boosh, and then Skiff. And then since Bo is already high relics, he'll suit for anything I'm doing, like TB. And the guild I'm in for this account mainly lives within the first 3 sectors, so that would be plenty for this account. Cad Bane is favored. I don't need to gear him up for Executor, but to unlock Executor, but you know, you pretty much need to run Xanadu Blood. Any other? I think I forgot to mention maybe last time I did the update, weekly update, that I did give Echo his Zeta. So Echo's got his Zeta. That Bad Batch is looking more complete. This is ready to apply because I have a lot of Chirotech from farming Dark Side tickets. 446 of the Dark Side one. Of the Light Side one, I have just over 100, I think. Yeah, 117. So I'm good to go for pretty much for Executor. Like, I don't need any more Chirotechs for Executor. So I don't know where I'm gonna slap those on. If I'm gonna slap those on, I need them to get to gear 13. So I'm not doing anything yet because some of them are gonna need the light side. So even though I have plenty of dark side, I don't want to use the light side once it actually apply a Chirotech gear piece onto someone, if that makes sense. Because I mean, there are people waiting for other Chirotech, like Mando. I could start working up a little bit. Iden, Mara Jade. I could start working towards gear 12. Oh, you need a mod. I was remodding and forgot to give you something back. So, how can I good? Ooh, do you have speed? No, not just on a silence. See if anyone has. Your T3 and Gar. Gar is not important, so let's go ahead and do that. And I have some of the slicing materials available from being lazy. Not amazing on Mara Jade. I mean, she's... Right now, I feel like I'm not getting too much use out of her. Just gear 11. She's one of those, like... What do you call it? Like, housekeeping upgrades I need to make. Like, she's on a team I'm using already, but she's just falling behind. Like, Mando and Grief. But most of my teams... I mean, gear 12... Like, having a gear 12 in there is fine to keep up. And I really need to work on ships. So one thing I am doing that I wasn't before, and this, you know, in my next GAC, I might elaborate on more when I'm doing commentary. I am lacking fleet depth, and working on Executor, that's great. That'll be like my new best fleet. So I'll have that, Endurance, Chimera, but I really need like kind of a 4th strong fleet. I kind of have garbage on defense, but so I did favorite the Separatist ships, and I think I am going to be just picking up some Malevolence. I'm not going to sink a ton into Malevolence, and I'm probably not even going to build up like a Grievous team. But Malevolence is a pretty minimalistic team. I already have Geos to go with it, and you just have 2 unpiloted ships, so you just need to farm the shards. And then it's a pretty good working fleet. So I am starting to look at that. Like my fleet depth because I have 2 GLs now. Now it's like very clear my bottleneck is GAC level fleets, like the depth, because I have it great for fleet arena. All I need is mace, and like the mace and negotiator combo. I only really use negotiator for profundity, but between those two, I can climb in fleet arena. But to progress further as an account, I need to do better in GAC, and if I need to get through GAC, I need to be more competent in fleets in a broad scale. I can pretty much do anything with my Galactic Republic, but I'm weak from there. And what is ships here? My Empire will get a big boost whenever I do get TIE Interceptor, but that's going to take several more months. Or actually, I haven't done the current one, so I'll have 80 at that, and then just it'll be 4 months from now, and then I'll start to be able to have a respectable Empire fleet. And as far as the farming, now I can finally start farming these other characters that are on light side. I kind of put a pause on all of them while I was farming tickets. This is just for the currency. I don't actually need to farm him on a node. Yeah, and these I'm not rushing to yet. This is when I get to go for JML. I have been farming Marin and Shakti. They're kind of close. Marin's definitely close to being done with Fleet Energy. Grandmother's Morgan. Still kind of want to wait until they're accelerated. It might happen. If it happens before I'm done all my other projects, that's great. If I'm done all my other projects and they still haven't been accelerated, then maybe I still need to get moving on it. Yeah, Queel and Kara, just so close to being able to do the BAM event, and then I'll have to devote some gear to that. But yeah, just working on the depth. And I think I can probably... Let's see if any of these... I could probably get someone up gear level, or maybe do Boba's Relic or whatnot. Nope, don't have those available. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for another refresh to do all that. But Boba, all I need right now. I have the signal data. I have all this other stuff. I just need the impulse detectors, which kind of painful to get. I just spent my recent. We just had a raid finish, but I spent all my tier 3 on this and got up to 10 from the whole raid. Maybe I can get the next 10 the hard way and just use these. It kind of hurts, but the single. All right, we did it. We're low on all this stuff, but we did it. There's no way around it. Okay. Oh yeah, new Grand Arena. Let's sign up. I failed a Chromium 5. That's sad. I need to climb up, but I got 2 more rounds to do it. So I think being back in my element, I'm going to be in my own home. I'm going to scout more and really try to pick up the pace because it feels good to be back at the desk actually playing. That is much better than playing on my phone. And I didn't enjoy uploading the way I did. It actually takes a lot of work because I record in snippets like here and there. Okay, a few battles here, a few battles there when I have time. And then I got to upload all of them from 2 accounts. Upload it up to my computer and then sort them out because they have random names when you record stuff on your phone, and then all that's just kind of a pain. Here we go. R8 Boba Fett. This is like what, my 3rd R8 on the account. I don't want R8 stuff on this account. Like it's I haven't done it to Leia or Jabba, but like I know my 4th R8. So I got Piet, R2, Han, and Boba. Yeah, right, no more. Yeah, so 4 R8s. And I don't know about you, it feels like this farm just went really fast. I mean, I just finished Jabba's ult, so I barely finished that farm. And now I'm almost up to Executor itself. I won't have a good Executor at first. Since I don't have BAM yet, it'll take some resources to upgrade BAM and some resources to upgrade Cad Bane. So I can keep this one. But they're old characters, or he's an old character, so he's not too hard to upgrade. Bam is new, so he's gonna need the Chirotech and everything. We got this? Yeah, we got this. But I went ahead and upgraded his ship's abilities. Oh yeah, this stuff ain't bad at all. There's a lot of stun buffs. Save some of those in case Dengar or maybe I want. I'm like so close to taking him up another gear level. I don't know if Dengar or what's his face made him IG gear 11. Yeah. So he's at gear 11. His ship is getting better and better. So yeah, I upgraded all the abilities. Oh, now I can do these. But since it's been so long since I've been upgrading like a ship I care about, I had a lot of the gold pieces and the purples built up. Now I'm a little bit lower because I was actually just today or yesterday upgrading these ships. I upgraded Punishing One. All of the abilities are done. It's level 85. Yeah, Slave 1's been like that for a while. And it's actually, it's actually a strong ship now with an R8 pilot. IG, upgraded all the abilities. Xanadu Blood, so it's going good. It's going pretty good. And as far as the Prestige, I think I need to start buying that again. I have 1,212. You need about 2,000 to max out a new capital ship, or a 7-star capital ship. For Executor, I don't get many crystals, so it's going to take a while to actually upgrade it. It's going to be 4 stars for a little bit. And it probably won't be my main fleet orienting. Oh, this is so nice. I can go back to right side 7B. I guess the entire time I've been playing on this computer, I've been doing the dark side. But this is what's been missing. Bronziums. I've been hurting on Bronziums. And, I'd rather farm the light side, Chirotech. Oh yeah, all this is set for, like, default stuff. I have 82. I don't have any kind of real stockpiles. These are, get here and there, but yeah, I'm doing way better on carbonite circuit boards than Bronziums because I haven't been able to farm the good node. But yeah, no, it's going good. Almost 4.5 million GP. So that's pretty nice. And like I said, I redid Bush's mods. I need to do my own a roster review, not like a total like a video on it, but like I need a roster review myself to nitpick. All these are pretty good characters to be fast. Skiff, I got him boosted too, just because I wasn't happy with my Huck Cartel's performance. But Boss, yeah, he could probably stand to be faster. I like his protection though. I don't think I have bad modding. Mara J she's not even gear 12, so she doesn't have access to the good stuff. Fennec, I gave her, yeah, that's some respectable. Yeah, that's not bad. So, I feel like I messed up I think the GAC are released on Monday. Faced Lord Vader, and if I used Fennec second, maybe I would have won. Or if I had a better Mando and Grief, I could have beaten it, but yeah. What next? Oh yes, let's do a battle with Ultimate Jabba. Maybe not a mirror. Or maybe I will do a mirror. Head bait one, I'll do that. So let's grab this. Get a different, a lot of health, armor pen. Okay, I'll take that. What are you working with? 24. I'm a little faster, but I do have a Hot Cartel Cron. Yeah, and they got the good one. So maybe this just. Okay, well, maybe this one. Okay, good. But now I don't know the odds on this one. Oh, she's getting a turn meter boost, so she's going actually before Jabba. Interesting. Cleanse. Yes. Nice. Alright, so far it's going good. Even though they have a good datacron, I don't. Oh, my Boosh is hurt. Yeah, spread your attacks around stupidly. Very good. Got contract coming up, right? That should be it. Yep. Yeah, their thermals are just like way better than mine. Oh, this is what you're missing when you don't have all. It's so impactful on the team. Like having that ability to get through someone real easy, and then everyone kind of heals. And he's not coming back. He doesn't get his revive. Boosh is I mean, their Datacron is the one preventing the healings. She's got a thermal and she's gonna die. Bye, Boosh. Yeah. Jeez, I pretty much still almost lost this, even though I like picked off the whole team. They're dying from thermals. That Datacron's almost gone. It's about to expire after this season. But that feels a lot better. That is a much more handy tool. Let's resave. Much better tool to use. So I'm excited for the direction I'm going with this account. Executor, I can't believe I'm this close. It's crazy. I mean, it's because I farmed Millennium Falcon. Like, the majority of this farm is just farming the ships. If you were to take all these ships and their gear, if they're, you know, I have 0 shards, it would take much longer to get all the ships done than it would to relic these characters. Just much longer. So I am just benefiting from that. Like, whenever I do decide to go for profundity, I mean, actually, all these ones aren't too bad. I have Outrider done, Wedge. I think Wedge is done. Biggs. I don't think these are as hard to farm. But the Bounty Hunter ones are just straight hard no farms, like 100 energy a day hard no farms, which is just a huge pain. Oh, yes. Another thing I definitely should talk about. Conquest. I barely got gold crate this time. I got home too late to actually show what I did, but I got 530, and I had to do something I hate doing, and I always advise against. I had to farm my last feat on a non-Datacron node. It just hurt, because I wasn't getting anything for it. My final feat I got 5 global feeds. It's just the sector feats were a lot harder for this account. Like, for the other one, the Jocasta one, it was just so easy. But this one, the final feat I got was win 5 battles with full Empire. And I had access to a full Relic Empire team because I just Relic Pia and a Relic TIE Fighter pilot. But I wasn't able to actually win that Datacron node against the Jedi. So this is the team I kind of ran. Like, I put Thrawn there sometimes instead of TIE Fighter pilot, but he's just a little thicker. Yeah, he's just got a little bit more survivability. Does he have more speed? 233. I mean, Thrawn's probably overall a little bit better, but yeah, I had to do a boss bounty hunter node, and even then I lost quite a bit. So I spent a lot of energy just getting that final feat, and I got distracted. I had less time. I had to just dedicate to the Conquest than I did last time, and the feats were harder, and they were harder to integrate in a smooth run playthrough of the board first time. So the first couple times I went through it, I was barely ever dropping a star. But this time I dropped a bunch because I was getting too greedy. I was trying to go stretch for extra feats, and it just didn't go well. But overall, I did end up getting the gold crate. To prove it, I guess I can show you the SM33. I didn't buy any of his shards, so I guess this maybe doesn't technically prove it because I could have bought these shards, but I didn't. I saved my Conquest energy, but I got gold crate. Conquest's currency, I have 1730. I did buy some signal data, I think. I bought some Gear 12 stuff. Oh, I completely glossed over the weekly update that I relic ended up relicking TIE Fighter Pilot. I think I did that today or yesterday, so I just got that done. Going really, really good. And the last thing I wanted to cover is my own, just adding some commentary to one of the more notable battles from the past week from this account. So this is my own video on YouTube. Jedi Revan, Jedi Luke, all this versus Rey. And I didn't think I had a real chance, but I thought I'd be able to get it down to at least a two-shot scenario. And I thought I was just using, I thought it was a mistake to mark Ben. I was, oh, dang it, why did I do that? Rey has her crit immunity, all this turn meter. She's getting, she's getting master increases from my turn meter. I was all kind of worried about it. And while I was doing this battle, over the weekend, you know, it was pretty busy. It was hard to even get time to do the battle. So I was multitasking when I could do anything. This particular battle, I just fed the baby and was carrying her around to burp. I'm not trying to give a class on what you do with small babies, but I was feeding her and letting her burp, holding her, and I was kind of cradling her with my left hand, and I was playing with the right hand because that's where all the buttons are. And then at some point, I went to switch hands, and my left hand had poop on it. And you love my baby, but I don't love her poop on my hands. And I was like, what happened? Because she had she didn't have she had shorts on. So I was like, what? That's the first time that's happened. But I'm like, I'm recording this battle, and this is the only time I can't redo this. So I had to keep playing. Luckily, it was isolated to the left, so I wasn't smearing around while playing. But there was a few misplays I made, and at one point, I forget when I realized it. But you might see a pause somewhere. But I thought I had I kept thinking I had messed up this whole battle, and then I just was, hit with that, and it was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I lost Mace. I think, oh, I'm toast. I screwed it up. There was hope at one point, but not anymore. I think this is where I realized what had happened. Then I got back to it, tried to pull myself together, give that to Yoda, get the kill on, what's her face? Holdo. Yeah, Holdo. There's one misplay I did. There was a definite misplay. I think spreading the buffs here was the right thing to do. I can't remember if I did. Okay, I did do it. And I think I had Grandmaster's Training, or Master's Training, whatever, available with Hoda. And I didn't realize Luke already had it on. So, I mean, someone pointed out I could have done it to cleanse Luke, so that is a bonus to it. I don't know if that outweighed it, but I think if I called Yoda there too, Rey would have died and not got to this ult. So when we had this ult, and all this was, I still have poop on my hand. That ult, I thought I had screwed it up and it was over. But here it's like, okay, oh wait, maybe I can do it. Oh dang, I don't have an assistical with her, and then Ben keeps coming back. Oh no, my gosh. But she didn't have her whirlwind available. She did the basic, dodged with all the force, and it's over. Yeah, at that point I hit auto because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to. This is a really long time to be sitting with baby doo-doo on your left hand. But I think auto got it done just fine. There was enough time here. And yeah, this was kind of an impressive match for the Jedi. They really have a lot of potential. At this point, with them, I have beaten a JML mirror with the whole team the same, except I have Revan instead of JML. I've beaten Slicker plenty of times, and I've beaten Rey. So this is quite the team when you put Jedi Luke with Jedi Revan. And I wish, so yeah, that's the only of my old videos I'm going to do commentary on. I'm not going to redo the whole video. But I wish they go, and this is all with Jedi Revan and Old Republic Jedi being excluded for so much from so much of Jedi Luke's kit. I wish at this point Revan is not the powerhouse he once was. I wish they would go back and edit Luke's kit to not be so exclusionary of Jedi Revan. Jedi Revan has enough problems. Just let him have this. It's not needed anymore. Even with all that, even with, Revan can't get their Jedi's will, they are still doing crazy stuff like this. So Jedi Revan, Jedi Luke. Pretty awesome combo. So with that, that's all for week 73. I am sorry I didn't get to do the commentary on my GACs, both main account and Gotenks account. I love doing that, and hopefully don't have to do that for a while again. But yeah, thanks for watching week 73. Going strong on the way to Executor. All right, thanks. Bye.